I'm finna react to this video real quick, bro, because I keep seeing this shit everywhere. I didn't even know this nigga had a girlfriend.
Go through the phone, show the fans. The fans wanna know, my boy.
And when she gets the fame that she's looking for and the money and everything else like that, it's gonna be a wrap, bro.
So about 1 year ago, Kai was winning at everything. His career was up, the numbers were up, his reputation was strong, he was in what looked like a healthy relationship, and overall, life seemed good. So when a few people started saying things about his girlfriend, the reaction was simple. People clowned them. They said it was hate, they said it was jealousy, they said it was clout chasing. And to be fair, most of the time, that's exactly what it is. But what made this situation different is that the warnings didn't come from random Twitter accounts. They came from two loud voices, from two completely different worlds, who had no reason to agree with each other. One of them was Myron Gaines, the other was Lil TJ. At the time, almost nobody wanted to hear either of them out. And now, after the breakup, people
I would have took it, cause bro, that's random as fuck. I'm surprised Myron even know who Kai is. Like, not even on like that type of tip, but like he said, from two different worlds.
People are starting to say these guys were low-key right. Before we go any further, I just want to point something out clearly. Neither of them showed proof of cheating. Neither of them dropped screenshots. Neither of them confirmed anything as a fact. As a matter of fact, as I'm making this video, no one really knows why Kai Cenat and Gigi broke up. Neither of them have spoken out, and no one has any concrete evidence of anything. Some people have even gone as far as accusing DJ Academics of spreading the rumor, which he has denied. But the fact that Kai posted that he'll never be in a relationship again strongly suggests that he's deeply hurt, and to many people, that implies Gigi did something that affected him badly. Okay, back to where I was. Let's start with Myron, because his warning came first and lasted the longest.
I've never, nothing, like when I tell y'all nothing, so when people say, oh, she's dated influencers, she's dated this person, when have you ever seen me date these people? Like, I've never dated an influencer. Any influencer you've seen me with, y'all can ask them yourself. I have never dated them. They've never dated me. Yeah, it's been influencers that have tried.
You know what I'm really mad at, bro?
She did it.
I'm gonna tell you guys what really annoyed me when I saw this shit. This is what really bothered me right here. You have to be extra strict with bringing girls in your shit. And what do I tell y'all niggas every fucking time when I talk about influencer? I tell you guys, never, ever get with girls that are influencers. There's a reason why I brought all her shit up for you niggas to look at. 27K?
What's his ethnicity? Cause he flinging that motherfucker, he flinging that bitch around like it's a regular.
147K and 468. I'll be honest with y'all. These are rookie numbers for a chick, especially for a girl. How much y'all want to bet her shit is gonna 10x off of him? Her shit is gonna 10x off of him. And then once he starts bringing her around on his streams and shit like that, she's gonna blow up, right? Maybe even 15, 20x. She's gonna be over M on all these platforms, right? And there's a reason why. You guys mark the fucking day. What is it right now? 118.
I mean, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
December 16th.
Soul said it best. Soul Illuminati said it best. You can get a nigga clout all you want, but it's not gonna last, bro. Cause them ain't your true fans.
Mark the date. Once this shit gets out, big time, you're gonna see all her numbers go up. She's gonna be at 1 million probably on all this shit. And when she gets the fame that she's looking for and the money and everything else like that, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. I tell y'all, don't get with influencer girls, especially if you're a dude and you're an influencer, bro. Don't do it, man. Don't fucking do it. And I don't mess with this shit. Every relationship I predicted, I told y'all DDG would never last with his fucking girl. I told you guys that shit, right? What happens? Break up. Why? Because she's more famous, she got more money, she got more status, cooked, right? If you get with a girl and she's not as big as you, as soon as she reaches her level, if not surpasses you, it's over. It's over. Women don't know how to deal with status and fame when they're with a dude that has less status and fame than them, or sometimes even equal. They don't know how to deal with it, bro. Okay? Like, I don't think these niggas understand that men and women are not the same. Right?
Myron's entire argument was actually very simple. He kept saying that when a very young man becomes extremely famous and extremely rich very fast, relationships become dangerous.
And I know Kai's like, I know he's fucked up because that nigga love hard. Look how he was with what's the bitch name? Amber. Saw how he was with Amber.
Bad, but dangerous, because fame changes incentives. When one person has massive status and money, and the other person suddenly gains access to attention, followers, lifestyle upgrades, and opportunities just by being close to them, the relationship is no longer equal. That doesn't mean the woman is evil. It doesn't mean she's planning something. It means the environment itself creates pressure and temptation. And Myron kept repeating that Kai was too young and too inexperienced in relationships to fully understand what that environment does to people. He said something that people clowned him for at the time. They said he was just a grown, single man hating on a 23-year-old streamer. But people aren't clowning him now. He said that women usually know what's happening in a relationship before men do. In his words, men tend to lag behind in emotional awareness, while women are already planning their next move. So when a guy starts feeling off mentally and doesn't know why, the relationship may already be over behind the scenes. Again, that's not proof. That's Myron's worldview. But it's important because after the breakup, that framing suddenly felt familiar to a lot of people watching Kai struggle mentally and emotionally. Myron also kept saying something else that connects directly to where Kai is now. He said that when you're the biggest person in the room, your friends stop telling you uncomfortable truths. Not because they're fake, not because they hate you, but because power changes behavior. People don't want to challenge you. They don't want to risk tension. They don't want to be the one who says, hey, something feels off here. So even if something is wrong, it doesn't get a...
Oh no, I don't want it to ever get like that, but that's just how it is, bro. That's why you gotta focus on yourself, so you don't gotta rely on outside help and shit like that. Always ask for help for sure, but like, you want to be able to know that shit on your own, so you don't gotta go through shit like this.
Rest early. It just sits there, and when it finally blows up, everyone acts surprised.
Right? But let's go through this real quick, because there's a lot of problems here, Bill.
First time in my life, besides my family, I felt a human form of like purpose to like.
Oh my God!
Hold on. Now hold on. Wait, that ain't weird. That's not regular.
All right, let me ask you a question. You love?
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I'm already knowing, bro.
Hey, I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that. You got it. You got it. Oh.
See, your job, right? When your boy says some shit like this, like, oh yeah,
bro, this is how I was with my first girlfriend. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That was my baby. But we was just too young, dog. That ass. Right now, bro, real shit. He needs to focus on himself. Yeah, he got the money and fame and shit, but mental health is very fucking important. Niggas forget about that shit.
I'm in love or whatever. Your job is to immediately clown him and start grilling him about why do you love this chick, right? And your job as your boy is to always doubt the girl. Because you guys got to remember, right?
Niggas be blinded by love.
A lot of men deal
bro.
with women looking to qualify them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're giving the woman the benefit of the doubt. But what I need you guys to do is doubt the benefit of the woman, right? When dudes do shit like this, right, and you can tell, this is funny, whatever. And look, I get it. He's the biggest nigga there, so none of them could talk back to him. Nobody can say nothing to him, right? So they're gonna sit like, look at agent bitch ass just sitting there and be, oh yeah,
I said look at agent bitch ass there. What the fuck
shit,
agent
bro.
do?
You know what I mean? These niggas can't really say nothing to him, right?
At the time, people brushed all of this off. Myron already has a reputation. People don't like his tone. People don't like his ideology. So instead of engaging with the point, they dismissed the person. That's how his warning faded into the background. Now, Myron recently reacted to this new allegations of Gigi cheating on Kai Cenat so that he could get his I told you moment. And this is what he had to say.
So, Here's the thing, bro. Right? But everything is making sense. He stops streaming, takes a break, right? Now we know that he was having problems with his chick, right? He made this video, oh, I'm coming over mental health, whatever. But we know now, more than likely, a component of this mental health instability was probably from his relationship with this chick, right? And when I made this video, when I made that response and it got 4 million views, I get Kai's message, right message, wrong messenger. And the reason why is, bro, if you're a young man and you're a multimillionaire, nobody's trying to hear none of that bullshit from you, bro. Let's just keep it all the way 1,000.
Facts.
Nobody's trying to hear any of that. No one's trying to hear about your mental health, none of that shit. You are blessed beyond belief, especially when we see all the other stuff going on in the world. For you to be an extremely wealthy multimillionaire in your 20s, nobody's trying to hear that. And I truly believe too, that if you're a young man and you're wealthy and you're successful, it's one of the worst things that can happen to you. And the reason why I say this is because, okay.
Now, Lil TJ is a completely different story. So to really understand why Lil
Somebody say, I may
TJ even
hear his
started
point,
talking about Kai's girlfriend, you have to
probably the end
understand
after
that
that,
this
actually.
beef did not start because of her. It started because Lil TJ felt disrespected by the position Kai was in. At the time, Kai wasn't just a streamer anymore. He had become the face of internet culture. Rappers were pulling up to his stream, artists were using him to promote music, and the biggest moment that triggered Lil TJ was when Kai brought A Boogie with the Hoodie onto his stream. A Boogie with the Hoodie is a Lil TJ enemy in the rapping community. From Lil TJ's perspective, another New York rapper was benefiting massively from a streamer's platform, while he himself felt left out of that moment. In the document, Lil TJ took that personally.
Nigga,
It wasn't just
fuck you. You was the same nigga
just jealousy in a cartoon sense.
who
It was
came on the
frustration.
nigga's
He
stream.
felt like
He told you
streamers
not
had
to
taken
smoke in
over
the house.
cultural
Please
influence,
smoke outside.
and Kai was the
You
biggest
swear
example
you
of that
just
shift.
couldn't do
So
it,
instead of
nigga.
competing musically, Lil TJ tried to compete emotionally and socially. Once that resentment set in, Lil TJ didn't attack Kai's numbers or success. He attacked the once that resentment set in, Lil TJ didn't attack Kai's numbers or success. He attacked the one place Kai wouldn't want to defend publicly, his relationship. That's a common tactic in internet beef. If you want a reaction, you don't criticize what someone is proud of, you poke at what they're trying to keep private. Lil TJ went live and started making aggressive, disrespectful comments. He didn't just insult Kai, he dragged Kai's girlfriend into it repeatedly.
Just at home right now having real conversations with they type. Out there, nigga. And her dumb fat. I already know you be wildin'. That shit come back. That's one of them shit that you hit it and the rhythm just come back, but it's like too fat, so it's like you almost gotta just
Yeah, nah, that's OD, man. That is OD.
They don't know what to do. They don't know what to shoot. He said, I'm a survivor, I'm a chopper, I'm my chopper.
I ain't gonna lie, this is getting disturbing, but
No. Don't ban my name in the chat now. Respond and react, nigga. I wanna see how good your I wanna see how good your PR is. Come up with something. Respond and react, nigga. Anything else you was gonna respond to and say, oh my gosh, I'm such a civilian. He's bothering me. No, you was on the ops, you asked for the shit. It's over, and I'm not coming at you with no gangster shit. Respond, nigga. You sicko, nigga. You sicko. Is that the reason or not? Go through the phone. Show the fans. The fans wanna know, my boy.
He implied things without stating them directly. He kept pushing the idea that Kai should check the phone
So this
or
nigga was on some dick riding shit, but it's, in the end, this nigga was low
show
key
the
right.
fans
That's
if everything was
crazy.
clean. That wasn't random trash talk, it was pressure. He was trying to force Kai into doing something Kai never does, publicly explaining his personal life. At the time, most people understood exactly what this was. Lil TJ was crashing out. He was emotional, he was loud, he was clearly looking for attention. People saw it as clout chasing because that's what it looked like. Kai didn't respond, which only made Lil TJ escalate further. When someone wants attention and doesn't get it, they don't calm down, they go harder. And Lil TJ did go harder. He crossed lines, he made sexual comments, he insulted Kai's girlfriend directly. That's the part people forget now. This wasn't someone respectfully warning Kai. This was someone intentionally trying to embarrass him in front of millions of people. That's why at the time, almost everyone sided with Kai and dismissed Lil TJ completely. But here's where hindsight changes perception. After the breakup happened, people went back and watched those clips again. And instead of hearing pure trolling, they heard implication. Lil TJ kept saying there was something something Kai didn't want to show. He kept framing Kai's silence as suspicious, and when the relationship later collapsed without a clean explanation, people
I'm about to
mentally
say,
connected
what's
the
this
dots.
nigga-
That doesn't mean Lil TJ knew
he
anything
get a
concrete,
piece?
but that also doesn't mean that he didn't know anything concrete. He is a rapper. Gigi allegedly cheated with another rapper, NBA Youngboy. We don't really know if he had any solid info or he was just crashing out. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you for sticking around. Let me know what
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you did anything with Youngboy, you a dangerous chick. Unless he somehow got that shit cured.